Are you thinking about visiting Japan at Christmas and wondering what it's really like? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll show you what's open, what you can eat, and what you can actually expect if you find yourself in Japan during Christmas. Plus, we'll share our own experiences celebrating Christmas in Japan. Spoiler, it's magical and just a little bit quirky. Picture glowing city streets, steaming bowls of noodles, snow monkeys in hot springs, and strawberries so perfect they'll ruin every other strawberry you eat afterwards. Stick around because I'm going to show you why Christmas in Japan might be one of the most underrated times to visit. And yes, KFC does make an appearance. We adore Christmas, and typically we jet off to Europe to visit the Christmas markets during this time of year. However, this time around we decided to explore Japan. We had seen it during Sakura season, so we wanted to experience something different. And what better time to visit than Christmas? We were not disappointed. We visited Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, and Tokyo on our 2-week trip, and I'll put the links to those videos in the description. Christmas in Japan feels quite distinct from how it's celebrated in Western countries. It's not a public holiday, so people continue working on Christmas Day. Instead, it's more akin to how we celebrate Valentine's Day. The first thing to note is that everything is open, which is great if you are visiting, because you don't want everything to be closed down. You want to be able to visit places and enjoy meals at restaurants. So what else can you expect if you visit Japan at Christmas? In the bigger cities like Tokyo, you will see some winter illuminations in some locations. But it won't be like what you see in the West with every shop and street with winter decorations. We love the illuminations at the Tokyo Dome, but we had to go out of our way to see them. You'll also find some Christmas markets, which, while they mimic the European Christmas markets, do so in a very Japanese way, very organised. One of our favourites was at the Umeda Sky building in Osaka, but we also found one under the Tokyo Tower. Let's talk about food, because while Japan isn't roasting chestnuts over open fires, it's doing something arguably better. Let's start with something you might not expect. Strawberries. December is peak strawberry season in Japan. I know, winter fruit, but trust me, they're real and they're spectacular. We're talking huge sweet strawberries that pop up in everything. Christmas cakes, mochi, limited edition Starbucks drinks, to name just a few. And now let's talk about the curveball, KFC. Yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. On Christmas. Thanks to a brilliantly odd marketing campaign in the 1970s, eating KFC on December the 25th became a full-on tradition in Japan. These days it's so popular that people reserve their fried chicken buckets weeks in advance. So when in Japan on Christmas Day, we had to participate in this tradition. It would have been wrong not to. We did it. It did feel wrong, but also kind of right. Would we do it every year? Probably not, but I'm glad we tried it once. That's the great thing about travelling, learning about new traditions. Of course, nothing hits quite like Japanese winter comfort food. A hot bowl of ramen after walking cool streets is unbeatable. That rich, steamy broth, chewy noodles, and soul-warming depth of flavour, delicious. We really appreciate you following our travels. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and if you have the ability to hype this video, that would mean a lot too. Thanks in advance, we really appreciate it. Christmas in Japan can also be quieter than other more popular times of the year. Take Kyoto for example. In spring it's elbow to elbow cherry blossom chaos, but in December it's busy, but there's space, and if it's this busy in December, you can only imagine what it would be like in March. You'll also find tranquil gardens, crisp winter air, and that beautiful stillness that actually makes you feel like you're actually enjoying Japan rather than fighting for the best spots. And bonus, hotels are cheaper, reservations are easier, and you don't need to dodge umbrella mobs or selfie sticks at every corner. We also visited the stunning Team Labs Botanical Show in Osaka, which is a surreal, immersive experience that felt like stepping into a glowing dream. As with most things in Japan, it felt slightly over the top, but very, very cool. If you're in Japan at Christmas, there's one experience that equal parts adorable, majestic, and totally bizarre. The snow monkeys. Yes, actual monkeys, sitting in natural hot springs, in the snow, looking more relaxed than they've ever been on vacation. These fuzzy little legends trek through the mountains of Nagano just to soak in warm onsen water, like it's their full-time wellness retreat. They've definitely cracked the code on self-care. Meanwhile, I was just trying not to wipe out on the icy trail while carrying my camera.
Very icy, so if you do come here, be very careful or rent some spikes down below.
Jigaikadani Monkey Park is one of the only places on Earth where you can see wild animals enjoying a spa day. Getting there requires a short hike which can be snowy, or in our case, very icy, but it's absolutely worth it. Just bring decent boots and your sense of adventure. If you want to see more, we've got a whole separate video on the snow monkey adventure, and we'll add a link in the description. Now let's talk about shopping. Obviously, Christmas and shopping goes hand in hand in most Western countries, so you'll be pleased to know that Japan also offers winter sales around this time. So shopping districts like Shibuya, Shinjuku and Ginza are buzzing. Remember, take your passport so you can claim the tax back. Finally, let's talk about the weather. In cities like Tokyo, Osaka and Kyoto, it's chilly but rarely snowy. If you want a snowy Christmas, then head north to Hokkaido or mountain regions like Nagano. Ski resorts are in full swing by late December. The hot springs are magical in winter, just ask the monkeys. December is relatively dry with clear, crisp days and lots of sunshine. So dressing in layers is also going to be the best thing to do, because shops and restaurants will be warm, but outside might be chilly. So why visit Japan at Christmas? Slightly fewer tourists, cheaper travel, sparkly lights, steamy noodles, monkeys in hot spas, strawberries in everything, and yes, fried chicken for Christmas. Whether you're a Christmas curmudgeon dodging tinsel and tradition, a savvy traveller looking to beat the crowds, or just someone chasing a unique experience, Japan at Christmas is a gem hiding in plain sight. Don't forget to like, subscribe and drop us a comment if you're planning to visit Japan this winter, or if you've already been, let us know what surprised you the most. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next one.